So 7 ways to be better at prospecting. With all the things that I've done for 19 years, putting all together, I need to really grab on what did I do and how did I do it. I was a simple mom. My career was having babies one after the other. So how did I do it? But I know for a fact that when I sit down, I need to really put it together. Because when I work with my heart. I don't work with my brain. So sometimes a lot of people, can you repeat what you said? I can never repeat what I said. The reason being is it comes from my heart. I can only speak from my heart. So that's why training like this, sometimes I don't know how to put it together. Because you throw me in front of the room, I can talk and I can tell you. But I really need for you guys to understand, I need to put it in a PowerPoint like this. So number one, the ways to better at prospecting. I just need to tell you that if you are in sales, and it doesn't matter, a lot of people said, I don't know, I cannot do sales. Well, sales is everything. You need to sell your husband, why do you want to buy that shoes? You need to sell your husband, why do you need to have a lot of purses and dresses and stuff like that? You need to sell them, right? And guys, you need to sell your spouses, why do you need to have all your toys, let's say cars, whatever it is, you need to sell them. So in life, it's all sales. You need to sell your kids to eat healthy. You need to sell your kids on why they need to always do the right thing. Stuff like that. So we are always in sales. Would you agree with me? Yes or yes? Yes. In everything, even though you are in a job, you need to sell yourself to your boss. You need to sell yourself to the people around you. So sales is everything. But when you get into sales, what happened, honey? But if you get into sales and to make money, now this is it. Right? When you want to go in sales and to make money, now you really need to learn the process. Would you agree with me? Yes. Everything in life needs some process and need a system. And without that, it will be hard. So, number one that I did is consistency. It always counts. Prospect daily. If you go to work Monday, then you don't go to work Tuesday, you go again Wednesday, Thursday. Will you get paid? Hello? Will you get paid if you go to work when you feel like going? No, of course not. Would you agree? So the same thing with prospecting. It's not only like Monday that people want to be prospected. It's not only Thursday that people will be prospected. Every single day you need to be doing some prospecting if you really want to be successful in this business and in life. Okay? So it is a daily prospecting. So the new business opportunities that later turn into sales are initially identified through prospecting. Making prospecting the lifeblood of your sales. If you don't prospect, the problem is you have nobody to talk to. Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, who can you talk to? Guys, is this something good for you, or am I like blubbering? Yeah? Yeah, it's good? You like it? You want to learn?
Yes.
Okay, good. So it is going to be a daily thing. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, for me, when I wake up in the morning, I already think about, okay, who can I talk to? Okay, I don't need to think that. The reason being is I already have the list before I go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, you need to prepare your list. These are already the people that I'm going to talk to. But you can never have a list if you don't go out and get those numbers. Would you agree? The list is not just going to, here I am, call me. No, it's not like that. You always need to go out so that you will have a list at night for you to have something to do in the morning. Make sense? Make sense? Improving your prospecting results begin with setting aside the time and the energy to prospect each and every single day. It is, to me, the love of what you do. If you don't love what you're doing, you can never have no energy and you will never make time to do it. So you really need to put your heart and soul and loving what you are doing. Because if you're drugging yourself, it's kind of hard. Would you agree? Waking up in the morning to go to work, to face the boss that you don't like, and mingle with the people around you who are backstabbing each other and chatting behind each other, that's not good. You're drugging yourself to go there. Would you agree? But then you need to love what you're doing. If you love really to save lives and at the same time you like the reward, loving the reward at the end result, then you do this, okay? So prospecting every single day. You need to have the energy when you go out there, but I don't want it. Well, you know what? If you don't really want to do this, which you know the end result is huge and it can change your life, meaning you're just dragging yourself into the real success that you're looking for. Okay? Then you need to be prepared to work for the job that you don't like for another 20, 30, 40 years. But the end result of you doing this will be phenomenal and it will change your life. So which one do you like? To be stuck in a job that you never like to do, or to move forward into something that you will have time freedom and financial freedom? So you need to make a choice. Make sense? So you use that as a motivation for you to wake up and have the energy to really talk to people. Okay? Okay? Don't be a secret agent. Okay? Secret agent is the, oh, what do you do? Secret. Write a weekly plan, making time to prospect every single day. When I was doing Avon and when I was doing Fifth Avenue collection and all those things, I always need to put a plan together. Why did I hit all the top and break records in every company I get into? It's because I developed the habit of doing this. And this is the habit. For me, whenever I get into a company, I am not already going in there just in there to get myself my feet wet. I am in there with all my strength. Right? I'm in there with all my strength. Why do I do that? Because I respect on what will be the result that I deliver. Because it's not about the company who's going to make me rich. It's not about the people around me. It is me. Would you agree? It is me. I'm the only one who can develop myself to get to the place where I want to be. So that's why I make a plan every single week. I need to know where I'm going to be on Monday, where I'm going to be on Tuesday, where I'm going to be on Wednesday, every single day of the week. Well, but Anju, I work full-time. I do understand. I'm not asking you for the whole day to be in a place. I'm asking you 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to devote it in your business. So if you're going to do that, and then that will change your life. Make sense? So for the people who are part-time, in combined full-time in their job, devote some time, let's say an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours on this business, and it will change your life. When I was doing Avon and all those other stuff, and I'm having kids, I'm a full-time mother, I'm a full-time wife, and I'm full-time housewife too. Okay, I'm full-time in everything too. But then again, this one, I make sure that I'm going to have at least 2, 3, 4 hours into the I'm really distracted with the movements and everything. I'm sorry. My brain is kind of distracting me. I always need to make sure that I have at least part-time hours to build the foundation of a business that will get us to the next level. That's why we are where we are right now, is because I have built those foundations strong enough, deep enough for me to achieve the things that I have been achieved, right? I don't go to prospect just because I like it. I don't like to go prospecting, but I need to do it. Why? Is because I cannot be poor forever. I cannot be a mediocre forever. I cannot be okay forever. I want to be somewhere better. Would you agree with me? Huh? If that's what you want, then you need to do this daily. So don't give me an excuse. I have kids. I need to cook. I need to do laundry. I need to go to work. Yes. And how long you been doing that? Huh? For years. Would you agree? And how long do you want to see yourself doing the same? Excuse me? How long?
Weeks, months. It's a full time.
Okay, it's a full time. Would you agree? It's going to be a lifetime. But how about if you can make extra money, or even make a lot of money, and you can hire a nanny to do all those things for you, and you have a time freedom to do what you love? Would you like that?
Yes.
But if you don't do something to change it, then it's gonna be like a cycle like this, right? Would you agree? It's gonna be like this. Okay, so how many days you gonna prospect? How many? Every day. Well, do you need to like it? No, but do you need to do it? Yes. Number 2 is turn off the distractions. This is very, very important. Sometimes when I was staying home, I always have these distractions, which are my kids. I need to change the diaper. One will cry. I need to attend it, feed them. After they eat, I need to go and change their diaper. While I'm changing the diaper, the other one is crying. I need to go and feed the other one. There's so many distractions. But guess what, guys? That's my responsibility. As a mother, I'm not going to turn my back on that. But if you really want it, nowadays, there's a lot of things that distract you. It's not only your family, it's not only your spouse, but also the people that you hang out with. They will distract you. In a moment, like you're going up, and then somebody have told you something, and then finally it will blow your fire. You know what I mean? So you're on fire, okay? Burning desire. I want it. But then, unfortunately, somebody have told you something, and then you just blow your fire, and then you go down again. These are the distractions in life. These are the distractions in life, and it's inevitable. You cannot not have them. They are always in there. It's not only the people around you. It's your nugget. It's your brain. Your brain is distracting you also, and that's the most important thing that you need to be looking at, stopping that brain that distracts you all the time. Why? Oh yeah, you know, I need to go and exercise. I really want to be healthy. Oh man, but I need to do this phone call and and then you won't go again because your brain distracts you. But if in your heart you said, Angie, you really need to be healthy. You need to do your exercise. You need to eat healthy. But because the distractions, it's like, for example, I stayed at home all day yesterday. Why? Because I went out to eat the other night, and they brought all this good food, and the crispy pata is the one that kills me a lot. Because I have no gallbladder, I know it's not good for me, but because I've been so distracted, and I just eat it, and I didn't exercise that discipline that I have. So I suffer for the whole day staying home because of pain. So the distraction will give you what? Pain. Would you agree?
Exactly.
It gives you the pain. And that pain will knock you down. And if that pain will knock you down, what's going to happen to you? It's so hard to get up and do it again. But do you know, whatever is not good for you are the things that it is so hard to resist. Yeah. Right? The things that are not unhealthy to you, it's so hard to resist. Would you agree? Yeah. The same thing with this. The same thing in life. Look at the things that you're doing every single day. These are all the distractions that are holding you back in life. Holding you back in life. It's not only the people around you, it's you. That you are the big battle. You are the big enemy in going through and achieving success. Same thing with food. Don't eat rice, don't eat this. They are preventing you not to do those because it's gonna harm your health. And here I am blowing my face out, telling you, don't do this, don't do that, do this instead. But because you don't like me, maybe you do the opposite way. Perfect. Go try it and see what happens. All the things that I'm telling you, for me, is proven because these are my experiences. It's hard enough for me to give it to you. The reason being is I know it's not easy. But I did it. This is what I've done. And if you want the success that I have, you need to do the things that I've done. Would you agree? You cannot do the opposite one. But if you are good enough and better, go ahead and do the opposite one. Please come back and teach us how do you did it if you climb it to the top. Would you agree? Yeah. Okay, good. So turn off the distractions. If you want to do this for 3 months, it's hard. Like for example, me. I started exercising. I said, I'm going to hit 21 days and I can change my habit. 17 days.
Are you 17 days?
17 days. I just stop it. Why? I said, no, 17 days of walking and everything, right? And I stop it. Why? Oh, because I am preparing for the gala. I'm preparing for the... So these are all the distractions. Okay, and now, what is going to happen to me? I started again yesterday doing it. And I want to push it to 21 days because that's how you break your bad habit. So I'm going to start it again, going to the exercise. But kid you not, it was not easy. It was not easy. So distractions, if you want to do it for 3 months, turn off. It says, tell your family and friends you have a new found discipline and that you need their support. Promise to catch up with them later. So for example, hey, we're going to do this. No, you set yourself aside and you will say, this is what I want to do because I want to prove Angie wrong. That if I will do this, I will be better than her. That I would love. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. And if you really want to be successful, you make a commitment to yourself and to your family. Make sense? Use every method available. There's a lot of methods out there. I don't know what works for you best, but these methods are there for you. I'm going to tell you one method that I'm really good at. I'm really good at going to every stores. Good morning, Ruel. Every day I have a habit of going to the stores. It doesn't matter what I'm going to buy. Maybe a jug of milk, maybe a diaper, maybe just a butter. But that is my habit every single day when I'm starting the business that I did. What I started is with Avon. Avon is my first, like with my family, my kids. Vacuum is when before I got pregnant, but Avon is the one when I have the babies. So every single day, I walk to Superstore. It's quite a bit of walk, but that's what I do. And I see all these people passing. And guess what, guys? I always talk to the people in the store and ask them how they're doing, what do you do? Oh, you must love your job. I always ask that. And when I heard one time I was in a superstore and he said, I work in the Shaw. Oh, so how many people work there? There's a lot of them. Oh, do you love it? Oh, yes, I love it. I said, can I please come and visit you at work one time? And I said, why? Well, I just want to give you a gift. Sure enough, I said, why not? When will be not the busy time? This time. You know what I did? I packed a beautiful basket. I put all my favorite Avon in it and all the things that he can do, lotion and everything like that. It was summer that time. So I put all the things that is going to like for her to be used. And guess what? Because he's the receptionist, there's a lot of people. And I put it in there and I said, thank you so much for letting me come in. I said, this is a gift for you. Will be okay if I will sit down for lunch. He's very happy and he gave me a hug. And guess what, guys? I have the consistent orders every single month. Order all the Shaw people. I got Ghostbomb still. I become a district manager for Avon in less than 6 months. And people in there, they took that position in that position for sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I did it in less than 6 months. Why? Because I know for a fact that I just need to get out of myself and never think about me and what other people say to me. Who give a crap? I won't die if she will turn me out. They said, he won't give me, go out. They won't, with a gift, with a smile. Impossible. Nobody can turn you down. So that's what I did. So there's a lot of methods, and I'm so good at that. And I need to be proud of that because that's a skill so hard to develop. But I did it because of persistency, because of consistency, because I never fail to really believe in why I am doing what I do. And the reason why I'm doing what I do is I don't want my kids to suffer the way I suffered when I was growing up. That's why my big reasoning is huge, bigger than myself. It's about my kids. Right? So you need to find out what you're good at. What are you good at? Are you good at gossiping? Then it won't make you money. Would you agree? Are you good in talking about others? And it won't make you money, right? Do something that will pay you at the end. Would you agree? Things, because people are being attracted in people that are positive. Would you agree? But people are not going to be attracted with the people who are gossip other people. Would you agree? So now, that's not one of the methods. Gossiping is not one of the methods. Surprise, right? Okay. To prospect well, you need to focus your time and energy. It's very clear in here that I put here. Focus your time and energy on what works best for you. Maybe there's nothing works best for you now, but you need to really realize what really best for you. So I put some stuff in here. If you're great at cold calling, do it. Before I cannot get out of the house, then I need to cold call. I mastered the cold calling. Why? It's because I cannot leave my 2 young kids and I cannot walk during the winter, so I need to do cold calling. You know what I cold call? I cold call the salon. I cold call like big offices in downtown. I cold call them. I said, can you be very kind for me to come and just give you a gift? Is this the receptionist girl? Well, my name is Angie. Can I come and give you a gift? I said, what do you mean? Well, I'm giving you I'm having a promotion and I am wanting to give you a gift. And I just go there, give them a gift. Simple things. They will see it, they love it. One time I did it, and what I did is I just have a fruit tray. Because I said, yeah, we're having a lunch gathering today. I went there and have a fruit tray. Who is this lady? Oh, that's okay. She's my Avon lady. Avon? Oh my gosh, can you leave us some brochure? Oh my gosh. I love it. But that's a cold calling. Cold calling because I cannot go out during the winter. But I have a thick face. You know what I developed? I developed a rhino skin. Rhino. You know what a rhino skin? Even just the bird that has the very sharp beak, like it won't go through that rhino skin. That is me. I don't have a baby skin.
Pig skin.
No, pig skin? No. Not yet. No, the rhinoceros.
Thick. Can't penetrate.
No, the rhino is better. That's my favorite one, the rhino. So it doesn't matter. They won't kill me. I go there anyway. So that's awesome. Where am I? Okay. So you should absolutely focus on cold calling if that's what you're good at. That's something that I mastered. I was so scared and shy in the very beginning. They dropped their phone. Like, don't you ever call? So, thank you. Have a great day. I said, oh, God bless you too. And just leave them alone, right? I went to truck companies. We did everything. But that doesn't mean that you should never use networking. Like, go network. They invite you for a birthday party, go for a birthday party. If they will invite you to go for a Christmas party, they will go for a Christmas party. Trade shows and conferences. Look at all the things around you. Where are the people? Who are you wanting in your business? Huh? You want people or aliens? Ghosts. What do you want in your business, huh? People, would you agree? So would you want to go in where the peoples are or where the ghosts are? Where the people are, would you agree? So where are they sometimes? Party, especially now. Would you agree? Go where they are. If you're not invited, invite yourself. Do you know where to find them? Go on Facebook. Go on the events.
Exactly.
Right? Go on the events, right? Bring yourself in there. But I'm shy. Stay shy. But talk. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm Angie. And you're?
Sam.
Oh, beautiful. Did you like the party?
Yes.
Oh, so do you work with them? No? Oh, you invited yourself like me? Oh, come on. Let's go join us if we're here, right? See that? He said, no, I have something in common. She's not invited, I'm not invited too. Let's just go party anyways as if we're invited. You know what I mean? Now you have in common. Now you have someone, you have a prospect. You already build that relationship. That's why in the very beginning I told you consistency, because the lifeblood of your business is the being consistent in building relationship, right? Do you think some will say, no, go away from me? I don't think so. You won't say that to me. Oh no, of course not. I smile at you. Okay, so do that, trade shows, conferences. You go to trade shows. I love trade shows because I can get a lot of phone numbers. I can do eyeball to eyeball. Hey, like you're doing this, how long you've been doing it, eyeball to eyeball, okay? You should pay attention on the things in here that I'm telling you, because these are the things that help you to go and get some more people. Because as I said, you cannot be a secret agent. Social networking. There's a lot of things that they meet up, groups and stuff. Like, you can go there and do that too. Or, of course, referrals, door knocking. I have some few of the people that I have want to go door knocking with me. So we're doing business to business. I guess we're going Wednesday. So door knocking, I don't like door knocking. Never did any door knocking before, never. But because my team wanted, then I need to be there and do a door knocking with them. And I told him, I said, I don't know door knocking, never did it before, but I'm willing to learn it with you. Will we learn it together? And he said, yeah, let's go and make, let's make fun of ourselves and see what's gonna happen, right? So we're going. No. So, and we don't know. Maybe that's what he wanna do. I'll go and help him, right? I'm gonna go and show him and have fun, right? So the T system, this is very important. When I'm starting with Combine, I learned about this T system. So for example, when I go to your house and I already close you, or maybe I didn't close, and then I will say, oh, I just knock on the door and I said, wow, what a beautiful garden you have in here. Do you cut your lawn yourself, or do you have someone to cut it? Oh no, we cut it. So I talk a little bit about the garden and stuff. Oh, by the way, I was in Mia's house showing what I do. I'm just wondering if I can make an appointment to come and see you next time. I know you're busy and I'm busy too, but can I come and do an appointment later, and maybe we can talk about, you might want to know also what I am doing. It helps me, yeah, and I know it can help you also. So is there a chance I can get your number and I will come and see you? I know where you live already. It's not that I'm stalking you, but I've been in Mia's house. So I got that TTT system that they're calling about. I got a lot of clients in just one block. Okay, so when you close, don't run away into your car right away and say, yes, I have APV. That's not what you want. You want to go and fill up your list and have someone to talk to again. Would you agree? And you're already in there. You already have a close. Why won't you not go into the neighbor and say, I was in Mia and I help her, and show her the formula and ideas on how to protect her income. I know you will like it also. Sometimes I don't go in right there because they're not positioned yet in their brain that they're gonna see something and sell them something. I always want to make an appointment and to show them again next time when they are ready and willing and they have their spouses with them. Especially if it's a guy, I'm not going in there because he said his wife is not in. I'm not going in there. I'll just get the number and I will call them again and do it. And I have done so many of those. I am knocking off 10,000 APV plus a week by myself when I started. 10,000 APV a week. I never stop. Boom, 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 boom. And it's consistent. It's not like this week I have this, then maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, again I will. No, it's consistent. That's why I earned my position being an SL, because of those consistency and having the people with me. And so that's why my husband is being a DL, because we together proven that we earn it and it's not given to us. So that's why I'm proud to be standing in front of you, because our position is not given. Our position is being earned. Okay? So do that if you really want it. Do it, because you know what? How can I be teaching you something that I don't know? How can I have a face to stand in front of you that will say, hey, I am an SL, he's a DL, but it's given to us? We can't do that. I will not have a face to do that. Okay? So we earned it, and we got because of our hard work. So you should include all of these tools. So it's not only one. But you do everything in prospecting, okay? Go to the mall, the Walmart. Who goes to get some groceries every time? You guys do get the groceries? And then after you buy your stuff, you go home right away? Some of you are, right? Who go home after their groceries are done? Yeah. I have a solution for you, Queenie. Before you're gonna go get a frozen one, then go around first and shop for people before you get there. That's the solution for you. I always have a solution for everything, trust me.
Or get a cooler.
Or get a cooler if that's what you want to. Perfect. But there's always a solution for everything. Would you agree? Yeah, and don't give me excuses. I've been there, done that. There's no excuses. Okay? Sounds good? So do this. Pick one. Pick one. But I'm just good in warm market. Where does the warm market did for you? Where are your warm market now? Huh? Where are your warm market? They're all now negative. Would you agree? And this negative, do you think in that warm market, if you talk to them and ask for referrals, will they give you a positive referrals? No. They are already negative. Would you agree? Do something about it. You want to stay with Combine? Don't stay here as numbers. You stay here because you really want to be developed and change your lives. Make sense? Don't be sitting down here and just being numbers. You are special. You can do something special for you and your family. Do it because you're capable of doing it. Measure these results on focus on what generates the greatest return on your investment of time. And then you pick, let's say, door knocking. Oh man, it's not working. Door knocking. Then don't keep on doing it if it's not working. Okay? But if you're door knocking, what did I say? He said yes. Yes, he said yes. What did I say? I can't remember what I said. Do you know what I mean? But he said no. What are you saying that keep on saying no? But you said one thing and then they say yes. So keep doing that because it's yes. Would you agree? Right? If you don't like cold calling, don't do it. But it doesn't mean that you don't want to try. You try. Maybe it is where you're going to be, right? So try every single thing. And what are the results? For example, I am in a social network network place. Let's say I went to a trade show or something. If I said something and said I'm not interested, well, I'm not interested. You say one thing and they said I'm interested. Oh, I'll do it again. So you need to focus what you have said and be aware of what you're saying because it's not about you. Then take it personal. It's not that they don't like you. It's they just don't like what you said. It's about the word that you are saying because it's very important. It's your wordings. It's a choice of word. Okay, it's a choice of word. So it's very important that you need to know what that choice of word. Okay, script. I'm going to the choice of word. Write script. It's not like, oh, I'm winging it. I'll just go out there and wing it. It's not going to work. Winging it, meaning you're winging your life and you're winging the result. Do you want to wing your life and wing your result? Hello? No. You don't want that. Would you agree? So you need to put a script together so that you will, but you don't also put a script together and start reading it and saying it like you're reading it. You are a professional. Oh, I'm a professional. I don't need a script. I know, I understand you don't need a script. But then again, if you need to write a script so that you can memorize and make it as your own. These are samples that I give you. So 2 things cause poor prospecting result. Number 1, is not spending enough time prospecting. That's so true. Would you agree? Oh, I don't have no prospect. You don't spend time to prospect. How many days are you going to prospect? Hello? Every day. And if you don't do it every day, of course you don't spend time prospecting. I'm asking 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours of your day to go prospect. If you are working during lunchtime, go out. Don't sit down. Your butt gonna get big. So don't sit down. Get out of the building and go for a walk. Maybe you find someone else. Okay? So that's what I am going to do if I'm working. Number 2, the other is ineffective prospecting. The wordings is not right. What you're saying is not right. Because a lot of people, when they are prospecting, they're confusing themselves. Prospecting is not the same as closing. Because a lot of people, when they talk to someone else, what they want is they want to close and sell something right away, right there, right then. That's not what it is. Prospecting is separate from making money right away. Because you tend to sell, oh, our product is nice. Oh, my goodness, you're going to get hurt. You're going to make $75 daily or $300 daily. That's not prospecting you, dude. What prospecting means, you are just going to set up a time to sit down with them, appointments. If you're gonna do that, people will not trust you and doesn't respect you. You demand respect, you need to respect. Okay? Did you hear what I said? You demand respect, you need to respect. Without your respecting the people, they will not respect you and they will not even trust you. Okay? So this is what you do. You need to have what you call the script. So this mostly comes down to word choice. What are you saying when you're prospecting? Why are they not going to make some appointment with you? Because you are saying something different that is not going to be pleasant in their ear, and you are like sounding like a salesy. You're like anyone else and everyone else. You're no different from people who really want to sell something and rub people's money out of their pocket. So if you're saying something and it's not going to be good for your prospecting, but you need to always make sure that you respect the people and their own time. It comes down to what you are saying when you are prospecting. This is what I said, and it works for me. Mr. Jones, like I go to a lot of trade shows before, I go to a lot of conferences before, I go to a lot of networking before. I just say, hey, I talked to this person and said, hey, Mr. Jones, has anyone ever help you ever help you to set up a formula to protect your paycheck? Or the other person said, no, I don't use I don't use check. So it's to protect your income. Okay, make it sure that they understand what paycheck means. Well, I would like me to give you a call and share some ideas and show you the type of work I do. Would that be okay with you? So meaning you're just asking a permission that you want to sit down with them. So I didn't say, hey, I want to sell you an insurance coverage. Oh, I want to sell you a living benefits. Oh, I want to sell you something that when you get hurt, you're going to get $300. This is not the time to sell. This is not the time to poach on how good your product is. So your effectiveness is improved by choosing carefully the word that you use, making observations about what is working and not what is what isn't working. So you need to be sure, what did I say that works and what did I say that didn't work? Maybe I tweak it a little bit and maybe it will give me a better result. So you need to be smart enough to think that, okay? Write script for each of the prospecting methods you use. Write responses to the common objections you hear. So rehearse them, rehearse them, rehearse them. Okay, so what did I say this? I need to write it. And then I need to memorize it. And I need to take it on my own. If you make it Filipino, then make it Filipino. If you want it Tagalog, Tagalog. Ilocano, Ilocano. Bisaya, whatever you want. But make it and take it as your own. Okay? So that's why it's very important to rehearse it. Write it first. Don't wing it. Am I making sense to you?
Yes.
Is it helping?
Yes.
I hope. Number 5 is focus on the outcome. The only reason and the only way I can tell it works is because you have it's not about you writing it and listening. That's not about it. What is important is you take this, go to the field and apply it. Make sense? That's the only way that you can get this to work, is through your actions. If you are really delivering it and using it into work, putting it into work. Okay? Number 5 is focus on the outcome. The outcome of prospecting is to open the relationship. It's not to sell. It's not to close. It's not to have APV right away. The outcome of prospecting is to open a relationship. If you just met this person, you cannot let him. You cannot expect him to trust you right away and buy what you're selling. The only reason why you do this is because it is important for you to know that you're just building a relationship so that he will have the trust to get you in to sit down with him and get that appointment. So effectiveness in prospecting is improved by simply focusing on the outcome. So what's the outcome that you're wanting? What's the outcome? Is to build a relationship to a bigger what? To a bigger result, yeah, to a bigger reward, okay? So this means that you don't allow your prospecting to turn into a needs analysis. So, how much do you make? Shirley, you're laughing, sweetheart. Tell me something. Okay, you're laughing, guys, but this is what it is. You met someone else. Guys, I know it. I know. I've done it before. I tried it. So whatever you're doing right now is the same what I did, and it didn't work. Okay? So how much you make? Do you want to cover your income? What are you going to do to pay your bills if you're going to get hurt? And you go to the hospital. That's not the case. Okay? This one is just to build a relationship, to get an appointment to sit down with them. But Angie, I really want an IPB right now. If you're desperate enough, that person will smell you and know what you're trying to do. I kid you not. If you, even though you won't say it, they can feel your vibration, and that's the last thing that you want. Your desperation to make the money. And if that's what you're feeling right now, don't even dare to go out. Don't even dare to go and prospect. Because if you're thinking about yourself, nothing will that won't do good to you. This means that you don't allow your prospecting to turn into a needs analysis, presentation, or discussion about how great your products or service. Okay? Don't do it. It means you apply a laser-like focus on scheduling the what? Hello, the what?
Appointment.
That's your main goal. That's the end result. Build a relationship to get that gold. And the gold is appointment. Appointment, that's it. I still remember until now when I was with the Fifth Avenue collection, when I broke the records in 10 years, that nobody have got that record and never got that position in 10 years. I was sitting down with I just said to my friend, I said, let's meet up. It's been a while, haven't heard from you. Let's meet up. Hey, I have 2 kids now. When we met, I don't have any. When we met, I was 90 pounds. Now I am 140 pounds. You need to sit. We need to sit down and see each other and see where we're at. And then I said, so what's new? So we're sitting down. What's new? What you're doing now? Don't worry. What I am doing, I'm doing really well. But what I'm doing is not the point of me sitting down with you. I want to see and reconnect. Where have you been? What have you done? And what are you loving in your life? So I just she forced me to say it. She forced me to. I didn't say nothing, because I know then that if I will pout him and tell her exactly what I am doing, she will never trust me again. And I didn't. And guess what, guys? She called me and I said, I didn't sleep for 1 week. I can see you're so happy. Your life have changed. Yes, you told me about the kids and everything, but your spirit is glowing. Tell me what you're doing. I said, are you sure you want to know? I said, yes, this time I'm going to buy you lands. She bought me lands. Guess what, guys? That person made me the most money in my team and brought my team so big, because she had gotten the respect that she deserved. And that's why it brought me a lot of opportunity to work with her. And guess what? She's Caucasian, and because I have shown her the respect that she deserved, she make it and take it to the top. So that's why, like I did respect the people. You want to be respected, respect them too, and their freedom of the time. Get good in cold calling. I love this during the winter because I cannot go out and walk with my kids. That's why I've been telling you. So cold calling is still one of the fastest ways to schedule appointments and to open relationship. And every time I call a company, I always get the receptionist and being friendly with the receptionist, and then that's why I got it. And so what I'm going to do now in my cold calling, I get and be friendly with the receptionist, and when the receptionist will bring me to the person, I get like connected with the receptionist. For example, tracking company, I get let this receptionist fall in love with me, build a relationship, And then after that, then once I'm gonna go and visit her or him, I bring her or him a gift, and then I can get the big guy. The big guy will get me to all the people in there. So like a lot of people is that, oh, is the owner in here? Why are you want the owner? The owner is not going to make the decision. I don't know how to get the owner, but then I always, in my cold calling, I always get the receptionist. Okay, because the receptionist can build me and get me. It's just my way. Other people maybe have different ways. I don't know, I respect it, but what I did works for me. I don't know what works for you. You go and try it, okay? So, and the best salespeople, which I believe are the best cold callers. They are also the great at all of other forms of prospecting, and they are always willing to consistently ask for referrals. The reason why they're the best in cold calling is they experience many times, like for me, I experienced many times bug, many times, many times, right? So if you have already developed the skin, it doesn't matter, like my ears still cannot, like still working with bug. If you develop that skill, like you know what I mean, your skin get thick and thicker, and so you don't have no shame, right? You just go for it, right? So the people that doesn't see you, and you did it, why not, right? So you go figure out what is good for you. The last thing is the nurture relationship over time. This is the salespeople fails many times in everything that they do in sales. The reason being is they want to quick money, quick out. Okay, you can't do that. I'm gonna tell you another story. If you want a quick in, quick out, it's like a marriage. How did you get together with your spouse? Like did you meet one night and then you just get married? Or did you spend more time, like consistent, like you know, building that relationship? I don't know, guys, if you understand what I'm talking about. But to have a relationship, it takes a lot of effort and time. Would you agree? And patience. So how did your spouse courted you? What did they do? Every day, persistence. Would you agree? Every day, maybe flower, maybe not every day, but it's overdoing it. Or chocolate, or phone call. Would you agree? When you are courting someone else, if you like someone, you always like, what do you do every day? Hello? Spend time. How you do spend time? Phone call, would you agree? You're calling them every day, telling stories, corny stories, whatever. You know, you do that every day, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't hear your voice, honey. I miss you so much. You know what I mean? But it needs work. Would you agree? Building a relationship, it's like a marriage. This business is like marriage. You need to build relationship. It's not like you met someone, get married right away. What's going to happen to that marriage? Right? If no effort for it, like it be gone like that, right? This business is the same, sweetheart. If you are not willing to work out with that marriage, then what's going to happen? You end up nowhere. Would you agree? This same thing. Build a relationship like you are going to marry someone else. You court them, call them, send them some flowers, whatever. You nurture that relationship. You nurture that relationship. I always tell you, how you do one thing is how you do every single thing. You nurture that relationship. It's not that I call one receptionist and, oh, I'm busy today. Oh, that's fine. I'll call you next week. Okay, I call next week. Oh, yeah, I have something today. That's okay. I know you're busy. But I call again next week until I get them. Because you know why? They need to know that no matter what, you are persistent, you are determined, and you are there to stay and serve them. It's like a spouse. It doesn't mean that you guys fight and you just quit. I'm done. Marriage, done. Right? You didn't answer my phone call. Meaning I cannot, like I'll stop calling you right now. You didn't answer my one phone call, and you stop. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is a rehearse of you building a relationship, not with only a client, but also with your prospects. Doesn't mean you call them once, they turn you down, they didn't answer your phone calls, and you stop. That's not what it is. If you really want to be successful at one thing, do something different and do it right. Do something different and do it right. So this is what it is. You need to nurture it, because how can they trust you that you call them once and they will say, he called me once and he gave up right away? How much more if I'm already a client? Then what's going to happen? How much more if I'm going to go and join his team? He called me once and I turned him down and never called me no more. Imagine that. How can I trust her? How can I work with her? One, why do I need to be a client of her? This is the prospecting part. You need to go and call, whatever you need to do. Okay? So this approach proves that you are not going to disappear like so many agents out there. They're gone. That you're truly interested in working with them, that you are professional who executes well, and while you are and that you are determined. These are some of the attributes that people look for in salespeople and partners. They will partner with you. They will come and get a policy from you because they trust you. So Angie, whoa, you know what? This agent doesn't call me anymore. Why do I need to call them? Because that's your responsibility as a leader, or that's your responsibility as a sales representative, that even though they don't return your call, you call them anyways. Some of us, the clients will call us when they're hurt. They never heard from us, but when they're hurt, you hear it from them. But you never say hi, how are you doing, stuff, nothing. Then you're gonna go back and ask for referrals? How dare you? You have thick face. You never call them for 1 year and then you go back and ask for referrals now? Okay, common sense, would you agree? Yeah. All of us, I did the same. I am guilty myself, but I learned from my experience and I need to make it right. So salespeople open relationships build upon the ability to prospect. It's important. Because why? In your business, this is your lifeblood. Make sense? Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Warren Buffett. Who is Warren Buffett? Billionaire. Would you agree? Yeah. Billionaire. So if he is a billionaire, would you listen to what he say? Yes. Okay, let's see what he says. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. If your clients, prospect will say this and say that, and you dwell on it, you will continue to suffer. Okay? The true power is sitting back and observing things with logic. Why did he say that to me? What did I say for him to say that back to me? Do you know? And true power is restraint. If words control you, that means everyone else can control who? You allow them. Breathe and allow things to pass. We will continue to suffer if we will let the words of people control us. If you allow them, meaning the world controls you because you are not allowing yourself to be in control. So if there's anything that you're going to learn today, I'm hoping that this will serve you and add value to you. I'm not anyone perfect. I'm the same ordinary person. I just learn it through experience and become who I am. And if you want to change your life, maybe you need to exert more effort developing you. Make sense? I understand sometimes I really needed this because I allow people to control me through the things they show to the things they do. I kid you not. I do the things I do, but I never been appreciated. Nobody tell me how they appreciate me. Nobody. All I got is negative about me. They only see the bad things, bad side that I see, but they never see anything that I've done. And that's painful to me. I'm just a human being too. If I give appreciation, I'm not expecting any appreciation in back. But please don't hurt me. Just don't. I don't deserve it. All I know is to give you what I know, right? And I have seen this. And this one, you're like, wow, this is for me. Because if you're gonna allow others to be controlling you, then you're gonna allow the world to control you. And so for me not to be hurt, I need to dwell in this. I need to dwell in this because I know this will cure me. This will heal me. Because even though I don't hear any appreciation from many people, I don't allow myself to be controlled. I still do the things that I love to do. This is what I love. I love to see people develop. I love to see people succeed. I love to see people being lifted.